Hi, Miss Janet here from the library. I thought it was time for us to do something with STEM, a STEM craft. I know some of you friends would come to the library and do a craft with me on Fridays. Well, this is a STEM craft, and I thought it would get your attention because I've made a little horse, and he's just out of paper. So it's just by cutting a rectangle out of paper, and depending on how you make him, he can go for a walk all by himself. So what I'm going to do is tell you how to make this horse, this walking horse out of paper. So a paper horse that can walk. So you just need to get some paper, and it doesn't have to be very big because he's not really very big. We're going to use some paper. You're going to need a ruler. You're going to need a pencil or something to draw your lines with, and then you're going to need some scissors. And I believe that's all you're going to need for right now. So I'm going to tell you the measurements. So you maybe want to write them down, and maybe mom or dad can help you, or an older sibling, because you're going to have to measure and you need to be exact. So you're going to make a rectangle, and the rectangle is going to be 15 centimeters. So you need a ruler that's in centimeters. So you're going to do 15 centimeters on one side. The other side is going to be 4.5 centimeters. So that's not really very big. So it's going to be a long, slim rectangle. So 15 centimeters by 4.5. So if you can make your rectangle that size, that's the size we're going to need. And that's going to be what we use to make our horse. So it's 15 again, 15 centimeters by 4.5 centimeters. So let's see if I can show you. I don't know if you can see that. So there we have it. It's just 15 by 4.5. So we can cut that out. So we're going to have this rectangle. So if you need help, remember you tell or ask your mom or dad, and what you're doing is making it 15 centimeters by 4.5 centimeters. So that's the size of our rectangle. 15 by 4.5. Then, so here we have it. There's our rectangle. Then this long side, this 15 centimeter, we have to divide it. So we're going to measure 5 centimeters and 5 centimeters. So we're going to divide it into 3. So again, you might need to have some help, but we can divide it into 5 on one end and 5 on the other. And you might want to just draw lines so it shows you that you have divided it. So it's going to be in 3 parts. So just like that, you've drawn a line at 5 and 5. So there we go. Now we're going to take the short little sides and we're going to divide them into 3 too. So here we have 1, 2, 3. Now each end we need 1, 2, 3. So we'll have a leg and a tail and a leg. And at the other end we'll have a leg, the head, and a leg. So we're going to divide the end pieces into 3 1.5 centimeter sections. So again, you might need some help, but you need to be exact in your measurements. So each section on the end is 1.5 centimeters. And then you're going to just draw the lines in there because we need to be exact. So we're going to have 3 rectangles on the ends. So each of them is 1.5 centimeters. And here, I'll show you. So there we have our ends divided into 3. Now what I want you to do is you're going to cut on the lines, just right up to the solid line. You're going to cut on those lines at each end. So you're going to divide out the legs and the head and the tail. So make it into 3. So I want you to be very careful and go right on the lines that you've drawn. So we're going to make 3 separate pieces at each end. We're going to stop at that line that we drew because that middle part is his body. Okay. Now we're going to fold our legs. So make sure you fold right on the lines. So you've got 4 legs. So make sure his legs are separated on those lines that we made earlier. So we're going to make our legs. And then we still have, so let's leave all our legs in the center. So let's say this end is his tail. So let's just curl it a little bit. Gives it a little bit more stability. So just use your pencil and you can just curl it a little bit, not a whole lot. The other part is his head. So I just kind of folded mine in half and just give him a little bit of a head. So he's going to have his head down and his tail up. And here are our legs. And what you need to do to your legs is on the outside edges, you're just going to give it a little bit of a curl. So you can see Miss Janet didn't do very much, but I gave it a little bit of a shape. So do that on all your 4 legs and make sure it's on the outside edge, because that's going to help him to rock back and forth when he goes walking down. Center. So you're going to do it on all 4 legs. Give him a little bit of a shape so that he can walk on our incline. So see, I've just done it to all of his legs. I've given him a little bit of shape on each of his legs. So then we're going to just make his legs there. Let's see how this guy works. And then you need a flat surface, something with a little bit of friction. So maybe I'm using a piece of foam, just a flat piece of foam, so it's not slippery. And I'm putting it on a little bit of an incline so you can make it as much as you want, but it can't be too much. Put him at the top, and let's see if this, we saw this guy walking at the beginning. Let's see if he'll walk for us a little bit, because I want you to see if you can get yours walking even better than mine. He's not going to go very well right now. Whoops, he doesn't want to go. Let's try this green guy. I don't know if he's going to go or not. Whoops, he just wants to do a topsy-turvy because he was backwards. Let's see. So you have to get your legs straight and then see if you can make him... Nope, he doesn't want to walk at all. He says, I'm tired of walking. I'm going to just lay down. Nope. He's not having any part of it. Let's try this one more time. See if he'll walk down and show you. Nope, he's not having a very good day, but he's going a little bit. There he goes. You can have a race. Make one with your brother or your sister and have a race. So I hope you have fun with that. You make a paper horse that walks. Have fun.